Welcome back to MNA Ambassadors, Becoming the USP, the Ultimate Sales Professional. I want to thank all of you week after week for regularly watching these mini episodes. Now, I want to continue with the looping technique where in the previous video, which was the second one, we talked about the deflection that you need to do when the client makes statements like, let me think about it, I need some time, I'll get back to you. Those kind of statements. Now, in the first loop, once you've done the deflection, remember the three influences: the opportunity, you, and the brand or the company or community. So here's what you would do, okay? I go in with the deflection and immediately come back matching and mirroring the tone of the client. So the client says, let me think about it. I would simply say, John, I hear what you're saying. Or John, I understand. Let me ask you, in general, do you like this opportunity? Well, yeah, I love the opportunity. I'll say exactly. What really works for you in this opportunity is 1, 2, 3. Give the USPs or the benefits. So what really works for you in this opportunity, matching his tone, is 1, 2, and 3. Makes sense? Sounds good? See what I mean? End with any one of these 3. So let's do the whole thing again, right? So John, I understand, but let me ask you, in general, do you like this opportunity? And so, well, yeah, I love the opportunity. It's exactly. What really works for you in this opportunity is 1, 2, and 3. Make sense? And they will tell you, well, yeah, that makes sense. And usually the tone goes up a little bit more. So I've changed the rating in their mind on the opportunity. So they will reply saying, well, yeah, that does make sense. And then I'll say, now, John, if you knew me for the last 4 years, and I gave you opportunity after opportunity, and they gave you very good returns, you wouldn't really be saying to me today, let me think about this, would you? Now, what normally happens with that question is clients would turn around and say, well, yeah, if I knew you for the last few years, I wouldn't be saying that. But what's actually happened in their head is confidence has gone up a little bit in you. That's the positioning you've changed. So the client says, well, okay, let's just do it again. I'll say, now, John, if you really knew me for the last 4 years, and I gave you opportunity after opportunity, and they all got you some really good returns, you wouldn't really be saying to me today, let me think about this, would you? And the client says, well, yeah, if I knew you for the last 4 years, I wouldn't be saying that. I would simply say, now, John, that I understand. Let me quickly tell you what I do. In the last 4 years, I have helped over 200 investors, people like you, find exactly what they're looking for. That's what I do, John. I help people find the opportunity, and I make sure they make the highest possible returns, that too in the shortest time. And this is the reason why they always refer friends and family to me. And as for the company that I represent, we have been in this industry for the last 8 years. We are considered one of the top 10 brokers in the market, and the reviews, all of which is on our website, will show you why people have made us the preferred choice. So what have I done now? I've gone to raise the brand or the company. If it was a developer, I would simply say, and as for X, in the last 20 years, they have literally shaped the landscape of Dubai. Every community of theirs sells out at the launch itself. That's the reason why so many investors, people like you, are always waiting for their next launch. So the 3 influences are what I'm working with here: raising their confidence, looping them backwards to remind them why the opportunity works for you, why this developer or that community is excellent, and why I'm the person who will help you to get the most returns. And you will simply end it with a push to close, what we call a trial close. So the trial close would be something very simple like, John, give me 1% of your confidence on this one, and I'll earn the 99%. Make sense? Sounds good? And that's how you do the first loop. So the pattern of the loop is you deflect, match the tone, you loop them back into why this actually works for them, the opportunity, and then why you do it in that same sequence, because the opportunity is what they're most interested in. That comes first, then you, then back it up with the brand or the community of the developer and go with a simple trial close question. That is how you will do the first loop. Now, it is very important, I keep stressing this, that the tonality is very important, and when you are actually looping them back, don't just randomly speak about anything. Take the 3 main reasons why this opportunity works for them. You've already covered that in the previous part of your selling process with them to show them why the community works. Stick with just those 3 and then go into yourself, into the brand or community, and a trial close. That's the end of the first loop. What happens at this point, I will tell you on the next video, and I want to thank you for your time with us on M&A Ambassadors, becoming the USP, the ultimate sales professional.